Hello everyone, Batman 2049, continuing where I let off with part 5.5 of What If Batman was in Dragon Ball. Now this part is going to be the Android Saga. When we left off, Batman and Goku had gotten a future visit from future Robin. He came to tell his father and Goku that they would both die of a heart virus. He gave them the cure to get better. Goku took it and said thank you. Batman took one look at the cure, and this is where we will begin. So he looks at it in his new mech suit that Goku had helped him build on Yardrat. Robin says, "Please, Father, this will save your life. And trust me, if you die from this, in our world and in this world, there's no coming back. You'll be gone forever." Batman looks very hard at the capsule. Very, very hard at it. Then looks at his son and says, "Tell me something." "Yeah? What is it?" "In the future, do I have a family other than you, Damien?" "Yes, you do marry, and you have a daughter. But she and Mum are in hiding." That's all I needed to know. And then Batman keeps the capsule and puts it away. Robin looks at him and says, "What would you have done if I had said no?" "Destroyed the cure." "What?" Goku says. "Come on. My world and your world don't need 4 protectors. They just need a good team. And in our world, we have something called the Justice League. Clark over there, and me, were the founders of it. Here, you have the Z Fighters. So don't tell me that this world isn't protected." Before Damien goes back to the future, he says, "One last thing, Father. The woman you are going to marry is..." Batman says, "Listen, son. For the time to continue the way it's supposed to, you can't tell me." "But Dad, please, you need to know." Goku steps in and says, "Hey, listen. Some things about the future are better left unsaid." Superman walks up to go to Robin and says, "Walk with me for a second, son. There's something you and I need to talk about." So Batman and Goku and everybody else are so happy to be home. But the second they get back, Batman looks at everyone and says, "Hey, yeah, what is it, Bruce?" Everyone knows his name now. "I know you all are still sour about me reviving Joker, but I had my reasons. So until the androids show up, you will not see me. I'm not leaving this world until it's safe. And then I'll go back. But Robin..." "Yeah, Dad? I want you to stick with Goku, Gohan, Raditz, and everybody else. Train with them. As for me, there's something I gotta do." Goku looks at him and says, "You're going back to the cave you created, aren't you?" "Yes. We were told by my future son that Superman died because they had his DNA. Maybe I could search for those nanobots and destroy them beforehand." Robin hears this and goes, "I hope that's a good idea, Father." Batman says, "Yeah, me too." And then he flies off. Goku didn't teach him how to fly, the suit's power. Anywho, within the time frame, 3 things have happened. 1, Bulma has become pregnant with Raditz's child, giving birth to Trunks. Red Robin, as he's now known, comes back through the time, and decides to help them out. Robin in this timeline has grown so much stronger. Superman left to go back to the regular world. Batman hasn't been seen in 3 years. When he comes up, he's no longer in that mech suit or bat suit or anything. He's Bruce Wayne. He walks up to Damian, puts his hand on his chest, and boom! The bat suit, mecha suit, materializes around the future Robin and says, "Take this, my son, and go. My time as Batman is over. I know you want to go back to the future, but I just made a wish on the balls, the Dragon Balls, to send you to my time, to my universe. You will be the Batman there. And I and my son Robin will stay in this timeline. You must go. Forge your own destiny." And then Robin looks at him and says, "Thank you, Father." And just like that, Batman walks away. But don't worry, this isn't the last we've seen of him. Before Robin goes away, he gives the suit he was wearing to Damian Wayne. Present Damian says, "Here, wear this." Superman was getting ready to go through the portal along with Red Robin, or should I say Batman, but he puts his hand up and says, "Clark, I'll take care of things on our end. You stay here and help them train. No one's stronger than you." Goku goes, "Ahem. Sorry, Goku, but Superman's still stronger." "Oh, fiddlesticks." So, Damian Wayne's standing there and says, "Father?" "Yes, son?" "Where are you going?" "Let's just say I found peace somewhere, and I'm going to stay there for a while. But don't worry, son. If you ever need help, know I'll be there." "Thanks, Dad." So the training had finally ended. The androids show up. 19 and 20 are standing there. "Ah! Robin and Goku. And who's this fine fellow? Oh, that's Superman. Oh, really? And I spy Raditz back in the corner. Me and Android 19 here are more than enough to take you all on. So why don't we get this started?" Goku is just in his base form still. Clark looks over at Goku. Goku nods and says, "Alright, I guess this fight's mine." Superman starts to get stronger. You're probably thinking, what the heck happened? Well, in the time frame that they were training, Goku taught Superman the Kaioken technique. Because Goku was getting to a point where they were fighting on even ground. Goku wanted an opponent that would always be stronger than him, so he could continue to get stronger. Superman's power is equal to Ultra Instinct Goku in the Tournament of Power now. With just base Kaioken. With his heat vision, he blasts 19 out of existence. Looks over at 20 and says, "This wouldn't even be fun. I'm not going to even attack you. Goku, he's all yours." Superman flies up into the air and speeds off. Where's he going? Who knows? I have a feeling that I know. And then out of the blue steps Robin in this bat suit. "What are you doing here? I thought you went back." "I had to finish one mission." He walks up to Android 20, punches him in the chest, and he says, "You think that'll stop me?" A blade pops out of the mech suit and says, "This was built by my father solely to defeat you." So he detaches the blade, turns around and walks away and says, "You can take it from here, Goku." "What did you just do?" "My father has a contingency plan for everything. I just disabled his android powers. Within 4 seconds, he'll be collapsed on the ground, gasping for air. Good luck." And with that, the portal reopens and Batman Robin flies through. Batman Damian Wayne from the future flies through. Standing above the android is present-day Damian Wayne and says, "Goku, if he's weak enough, it's my turn." "Deal." Robin walks up to the crippling man on the ground, gasping for air, and says, "I'm not like my father, or Goku, or Superman. I could forgive some things. I could forgive some issues that people have. But one thing I can't forgive is senseless killing for the sake of it. Knowing how weak you are, I think I'll finish you. So with one swift swing of his staff, he knocks Android 20's head off. But before he dies, a little thing falls out of Android 20's hand. Android 20's hand. It is a map to where his Android 17, 18, and 16 are. Goku and Robin and everybody else fly directly there and blast the door open, just in time to see a green being opening up those three things. But they stop him before Cell could absorb any of them. Once they come out and see that they've been saved by these people, instead of attacking, Robin does his best Batman impression and talks them down. 2 seconds later, Superman reappears, grabs Cell, yanks him up into the air, and says, "You're the menace I've heard so much about." "You've heard about me?" "Yes, from a being with much greater honor in his heart than you will ever have." "Clark, I know that's you in there. So I will tell you this. I am from a world where you were evil, and you and I fought side by side, killing everyone. The only person that was left in your timeline, in the world I came from, was your son. And in front of your eyes, I killed him. All you did was stand there and laugh before I killed you." This enrages Superman. Goku, feeling the power, flies right up to him and says, "Clark, don't do this. If you do it, you're no better than him." Superman puts his fist down and says, "You know, Goku, it's a good thing I've hung around you long enough to know sometimes it's better to let things go." So he drops Cell and says, "You have 24 hours to make up your mind." And Goku says, "If you do anything stupid or kill anybody within those 24 hours, I won't hesitate a second time, and neither will he. So run while you can, Cell, because, trust me, I have the power of a Super Saiyan, and he the power of a god. You cannot stop two of us." Then Robin says, 3. And just like that, Cell, as he's walking away, gets obliterated by 16, 17, and 18. Robin looks over at them and says, "Took you long enough." "Sorry, Sis wanted to go shopping for some clothes. Apparently there's a boy she thinks is cute." She smacks 17 upside the head and says, "Shut up, he's standing right over there." "Oh, sorry." Yes, in this version, Android 18 will end up with Krillin as well. Sorry, but Robin's alone. Deal with it. Anywho, this begins the 7 years of peace, but before I get to that, I want to fill you in on one little detail. Superman will be heading back. If Villain for Life doesn't do it in the next part, I'll do it in the part after. Robin, in this version, is much stronger than his canon counterpart. The reason Goku's in these clothes is when he was on Yardrat, they gave him these that they saw in a vision. I'm writing Batman off just for now so he could find some peace. He'll be back in the Boo Saga. Or so I hope. Villain for Life, it's up to you, buddy. I'll take over after you. Till then, may the power protect you always. Never forget, it's your move. May the Force be with you. And until next time, Kamehameha. Bye-bye.